boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker hot stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I know I don't work on Fridays. Not on this, I work my day job on Fridays, but I just had to squeeze this in, man. I just had to. I had to. Y'all hear that? You see that? In a world where motherfuckers lie, in a world where they are running out of time, Eddie Hearn is Jack Sauer. New season 24. With 1 day left, can Eddie seal the deal? Can he? Can he? Slip the jab, Miami Snoopy. Be that bitch, CB Sports TV. Watcher, Big Meadows, Mark Wonderland, Bird, Mr. Black. Oh, this shit jumped through me. Aaron Parker, Melvin Harris. Big Texas, what up? FBT TV, Phil J508. What up, Tay Tay? How are you? Yeah. I normally don't do this. This is just a quick stream. Only gonna be about 45 minutes. But I gotta keep my foot on this dude's neck. Because, you see, we get harassed chronically for just pointing out some simple ass facts. Y'all hear the clock? Is it too loud? Let me know. This man got 24 hours. This man got 24 hours. Y'all remember it was 28 days? Y'all remember that? Remember that? It was 28 days. It's loud watching. Let me see something. 502K. Is that better? Yeah, no doubt. Y'all hear it? That's the clock. Jack Sauer. Mo Boxer, salute. What you gonna do, Jack? Listen, man. All you had to do was say, we're trying to make AJ versus Fury, but Fury is tied up in what? Arbitration. So we have to see what happens with that. In the meantime, if Fury can't get his shit together in X amount of time, we're gonna go ahead and fight Usyk. Why is that hard, Eddie? Why is that hard? Why is that difficult, Eddie? How do you have Bob Arum, Frank Warren, and Eddie Hearn? Those are three powerful names in the sport of boxing right now, all right? How do you have three of those guys working with two popular fighters? And Eddie's the only one working. Did y'all hear the shit he said in the interview? He said, I'm the only one that seems to want to get this done. How's that possible? How's that possible? Tell me how that's possible. How's that possible? 3 powerhouses and only one's doing all the work? Hold on a minute. What happened to those 20 people that were all jumping at the bits to get a hold of this fucking fight? Huh? What happened? When the trolls come in here, don't block them. Do not block them until I say so. Don't block them. We have been harassed. We've been called out our names, and guess why? For only pointing out the news. You know what the latest news is from Eddie Hearn? The latest update is that there's another update. I'm wondering when ESPN is gonna tell Eddie, yo, look, don't talk to us unless you got something solid. Listen, don't take my word for it. We told you, yeah, he had some shit. Yeah, the shit was signed. Yeah, yeah, the fight's signed. Wait, hold on. Let me remind y'all what was said.
Hello there. I'm just after getting off the phone with Daniel Kinahan. He's just informed me that the biggest fight in British boxing history has just been agreed. Get up there, my boy! Big shout out, Dan. He got this done. Literally over the line. 2-fight deal. Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua next year. One problem. I just got to smash Deontay Wilder's face right in the next fight. And then we go into the Joshua fight next year. So there we are. The Gypsy King versus AJ is on for next year, but there is a hurdle in the road called the Bronze Bomber, aka the Knockout King, and I will get onto him and knock him spark out, and then we got on to the big fight. So big thank you, Dan, for getting this deal over the line. All the best. God bless you all. See you soon. Peace out.
That was last year, motherfuckers. That was last year. It was signed last year. Tick tock, tick tock. It was signed last year. Huh? Yo, listen, watch this, watch this. Don't nobody care about AJ versus Fury. That's not the fight. No one gives a shit about that fight. The timing is all wrong. The money just isn't there. Oh, wait. Because I said it, it's not true, right? How about this?
Fury. What next for Tyson is we need to get him out. Whether these cowboys get the job sorted, which I don't think they're going to do. What they've signed nothing in my eyes. They've got no date, no venue, no nothing. Tyson needs to fight twice this year, with or without AJ. Tyson is not bothered about any heavyweight on the planet. He's past all that being bothered about this man and that man. It's a business to Tyson, and we need to move on and get a living properly and sharpen his tools and keep him sharp in case that big night comes knocking. But I think they're dragging reels a bit because they don't want it. Don't blame them.
But there is a piece of paper with their signatures on it, right?
What does it mean if you can't get a date and a venue? You know, what does it mean if nobody's willing to put the money up? You know, it's all about somebody coming forward and saying, right, I'll pay for the fight, I'll stage the fight. Where are these people?
And is that the position in your eyes at the moment?
That's the position it's in, and I don't think they can get it together. It's too big for what's happening in the climate the world's in at the moment. And I just don't think the time is right for a fight of that magnitude with the state of the world at the minute. We're getting over a pandemic, or in the middle of a pandemic, wherever it may be, I don't know. The world may never be the same as we knew it ever again.
Is anybody telling John to shut the fuck up? Trolls, where you at? Where y'all at? I swear to God, we said the fight didn't happen due to a contract. The fight wasn't fulfilled because Deontay just didn't want to fight. A pandemic happened and fucked up the entire planet. The planet. How the planet get fucked up, but that contract still being fulfilled? Did anyone call up and say, yo, you got the COVID? Yo, y'all still can make that date? No, none of that happened. The timing's not right. Did he not just say that? What does signing a piece of paper mean if no one wants to foot the bill? He just said that. But Eddie wants to run off at his mouth. Right? It's been 28 days on it. It's midnight over here on the East Coast of New York. Right? Y'all see Eddie blaming Fury, saying, "Yo, he's acting like as if they don't want the fight." Y'all saw that shit. Ain't that strange? Didn't we say that the pandemic was the reason why the third fight ain't happening? It's putting it on hold, right? It's by a contract, huh? Here's what else John said.
This is a video to Eddie Hearn and all his supporters of AJ. We're not bothered about Anthony Joshua one iota. And here's what you can do. If he wants a fight in June, get it ready for June, Eddie. We'll take him as a warm-up fight, him. We value Anthony Joshua that much, we'll take him as a warm-up fight in June. So get your arse in gear, get everything needs doing done, and we'll take him in June. We'll have the first fight with him. Because Tyson is fighting twice this year, but we'd like AJ to be the first one on the butcher's block. So get your arse in gear, mate. Wave your magic wand and let's get this fight started. Because nobody's bothered about you or AJ in any way, shape or form. AJ up first, chopping block June. And if you can't put up, shut up. Do that.
Why is John saying everything that we've been saying? Isn't that strange? On these videos, you should go read the comments on some of these videos right there on YouTube. You should see the fighting amongst them. It's like fucking watching Satan versus Hitler. Just sit there and smile like, oh, look at this. Fury fans blaming Eddie Hearn fans blaming the Fury fan. It's getting ugly. I enjoyed reading that shit. I said, look at this shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, we see all of this, and we know conventional media sees this. So why aren't they holding Eddie Hearn accountable? Why aren't they holding him accountable for giving them false information? See, they're journalists, though. See, the guys at ESPN, those people are actually, a lot of them are actually paid because they went and they got a degree or whatever it is in journalism. So they should be able to dissect this shit, which means somebody, when Eddie said, yo, look, yo, we signed the fight. Both fighters, they signed the piece of paper. They're ready to go. One of those journalists should have asked simple questions. When? They signed the fight? Oh, that's great. When? You don't know when? Where? Because it can't be in the UK, because I heard did Tyson get his license back? Did y'all work that out? Y'all know how y'all do it. No? Oh, it's going to be in Saudi Arabia. Oh, okay. When again? No date? No, you don't know when? Wait. So you signed it, though, but it's happening. We know Dallas is open and Miami's open. Some parts of the United States is open. Y'all coming in? No? Y'all got 20 investors? Because remember, that's what Eddie told us. They got about 20 investors. You got an Asian investor that wants to drop $200 million just for bragging rights. Remember that? That was just a week and a half ago. Huh? Simple questions. Those are simple. You see what I just asked? Those are simple questions. It's not hate. It's simple questions. And when it becomes a stutter fest, what the journalist should have did was close up his book and say, all right, Eddie, listen to me. When you get those things down to a science, call me on my direct line. I want to be the first to break this story. And I want to hook you up. You talk to me, I'm the guy that pulls that horn that says breaking news on ESPN, and no matter what game is on, I don't care if it's on the Ocho, it's going to say breaking news, Fury, AJ, date, venue, tickets go on sale, such and such a date, done deal. But I can't release this information right now like this. That's like saying, yo, guess what, y'all? I'm buying a new car. Yeah, that's great. What kind of car? I don't know. When you getting it? I don't know. Is it a car, actual car, an SUV? Is it old? Is it used? What color? I don't know. Holler at me when you're going to get that car. This is common sense at this point. But I'm getting bombarded, and everyone else is getting bombarded. I had 4. Y'all gonna feel stupid. You LDBC motherfuckers gonna feel stupid when the fight is announced on Friday. Guess what today is? It's Friday morning over here. It is 12:16 a.m. New York time. He has until 11:59 today. Let me know something. You know why? Watch this. It's gonna throw you for a loop. Maybe I want to purchase a ticket and go myself and cover the fight myself. I don't want no fucking press pass. Maybe I want to cover it myself. Maybe I want to pattern my vacation time around the fight and fly down to Saudi Arabia and get some good seats. It's be an experience for myself. I've never been there. And I want to cover the fight myself. Go live from Dubai, wherever the fuck it is. How can I do any of that? How can I purchase a seat? How can I purchase a plane ticket? How can I book a room, hotel, whatever the fuck? How do I know? How can I pattern my vacation around that? Because I'm going to be down there for about a week. How can I do any of that if I don't have any basic information? Who, what, when, where, why? Why are you lying? Who are you really talking to? You ain't talking to me. Because I'm just asking the questions. What? What the fuck are you really doing? How are you doing it? When are you doing it? Eddie, how are you getting this done?
Well, a very, very heavy rotation tonight. We had a very Darrison, but let's go to Terrace Chase and look for the head of the pit.
What? My question to you, fans, are y'all done listening to him? Are y'all done yet? When are y'all gonna be done listening to this guy? You dudes, y'all the kind of dudes that chronically take back the chick that cheats on you. You see her leaving the nigga house wiping her mouth with the dried skeet mark across her fucking face. Yo, she was just at a bad point in her life. She just fucked that nigga twice. She with me every day. My nigga, get some help. What's wrong with y'all? You know, conventional media puts up with these dudes, man. And you know, I keep saying conventional media. I mean, you know, what we call old media, conventional media, all of these guys, these old people. But in a minute, I keep saying conventional media, but in reality, we are conventional media. The tides are turning. Because we the only motherfuckers out here telling the truth, and they can't stand it. You'll get more truth out of me and honesty out of me than some motherfucker at ESPN making a strong six figures, getting paid to push a narrative. But I get that because they're getting paid. I get some money from this, but I'm not getting ESPN money. And if you want me to sell out, you better cut me a big check. I'm talking life-changing money. I'm talking life-changing. I get why a lot of these motherfuckers on ESPN talk all the shit in the world. I get it. They're on the take. I get it. I totally get it. So I expect that from them. Only time I watch ESPN is if there's a ball game on that I care about and I just want to see the score. Outside of that, I don't want no inside scoops. I don't want to hear it. Because all of them are pushing the narrative. Them, Fox, the writers, Kevin Iole, all of those guys. They're on the take. They have an agenda. You think it's a coincidence that Kevin Iole only released 15 seconds of an hour-long interview? You know how I know it was an hour? How do you think I know it was an hour-long interview? Just, oh, Mr. Shelton, you know what that is? You hear it? That's the 24-hour clock for Eddie Hearn to get something done. There's still time. You know? Jack Sauer. It's the new version of 24. It's the new season starting Eddie the Germ Hearn. Yeah, how do you think I know? How do you think I know it was an hour-long interview? How do you think I know? He released 15 seconds, and then his justification was his boss told him not to release the interview. So if your boss told you not to release the fucking interview, why'd you only release 15 seconds of it damn near a year later? Just to try and prove somewhat of a point? Woke, salute. You proving somewhat of a point? Yeah, he said the suit was too heavy. Yeah, he said that. In what context, though? He said the suit felt entirely too heavy. Why did it feel too heavy? He said his legs were going. Why was his legs was going? Because he was poisoned. But I don't want to take the conversation over there. My point about Kevin Iole is that he's on the take, just like a lot of these media motherfuckers. And when they're not working, they're on Twitter in their feelings, telling on themselves. They're on Twitter in their feelings, telling on themselves. They're on Twitter in their feelings, telling on themselves. Iole, right? The other scumbag, his name escapes me right now. You want to put up memes of Deontay getting punched in the face and praising Charlo after he said that fuck shit. Talking about he didn't get cheated. You a 60-plus-year-old man trolling. You a 60-year-old man trolling. You got some nerve. Knowing what happened to the American champion, you got some nerve, and you beat cancer. I'm not talking about Iole, I'm talking about the other cocksucker. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I can't think his name right now because I try not to think about him. The other scumbag. The super douche. 60 years old, you trolling like that. This shit is serious. Over the sport you say you claim, you say you love. And you know that man got done an injustice. You gonna put that fucking picture up and praise Charlo? Knowing that he has his moments? Huh? Okay. What do I always say? Time reveals all truth. Time reveals all truth, right? Mm-hmm. Countdown, Eddie. You see, here's what the haters don't realize. If the fight is signed, right? It's been signed since last June, right? If we get a date and a venue and when the tickets go on sale, what do you think I'm gonna be talking about? I'll be talking about who I think wins the fight. I'm gonna be talking about what AJ needs to look out for because Fury's a fucking cheater. That's what I'm gonna be talking about. I'm gonna be talking about the actual fight. I'm not gonna be talking about anything else but the actual fight. But right now, the fight is not happening due to a legal situation with Fury called arbitration. There's that motherfucking word, arbitration. Countdown, you hear it? Huh? You hear it? Jack Sauer, aka Eddie Hearn, Jack Sauer. You hear that? There's still time. You know how serious this arbitration shit is? I'm talking to the haters. I know y'all here. Because y'all never take a day off and never take a day's rest. Y'all never take a moment's rest. All right? And I see y'all in the chat. I'm just cooking right now. Much love to y'all. Ask yourself, why hasn't Fury fought in a year and 2 months? You just heard his fucking father say. Fury got to fight twice this year. He's not worried about no motherfucking heavyweights. Really? What's the problem? You got Deontay Wilder right there. Shout out to 225 Boxing Talk in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, let the truth be told. Salute Drew and the whole entire LDBC. Salute to you, family. Ask yourself this, and I'm talking to the trolls right now. The trolls and the losers and the non-believers. The motherfuckers that say, yo, you know, I don't even hate Wilder. I'm a Wilder fan. But I'm talking to y'all niggas. All right? Listen to me very, 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 very carefully. Why hasn't Fury fought in a year and 2 months? And his father just said Tyson needs to fight twice this year. All he has to do is honor his contract and fight Wilder. That's one fight. We're in April. He has all the time in the world to get a second fight, which could be AJ. If he could beat Deontay and beat AJ twice, he's on top of the world. We can't say shit about him. I'll always talk about how he cheated in the first two Deontay Wilder fights. I'll always talk about that. If he beats him clean in the third fight, which he won't, my opinion, he has to prove me wrong. But let's say he beats him clean. No bullshit, he beats him and then goes on to fight AJ and beats him twice. He can retire right off in the sunset. Do all the cocaine he wants. Can't say shit. Knowing me, I always find some shit to say, but we can't say shit. Right? Why can't he do that? Why won't he do that? A month ago, they said this fight was scheduled for June or July. We're now in April. This guy needs a camp. Fury needs a camp. Fury needs a camp. Why don't you have a camp? Again, December 5th, he was supposed to fight Caballero. Remember that? He was supposed to fight Caballero. What happened? Why didn't that fight happen? Just the facts. Dragnet. Just the fucking facts. Why didn't that fight happen? It wasn't Caballero. Word on the street was he was ready to go. Sitting by the phone, got the call, said, okay, yeah, fuck it, I'll fight him. Yeah, I saw what Adavani did to him. If this guy comes in here clean, I could beat him. Because contrary to popular belief, ain't nobody scared of Tyson Fury. Ain't nobody scared of Tyson Fury. Because the word on the street is the guy can't crack an egg. Real boxing insiders, they know some fuck shit went on with that. Was it George Groves that said there was some funny shit going on with his gloves? That's the whitest dude I've ever seen out of the UK. Didn't he say something about his gloves? Never mind, Charles Martin said something like that. He said, yo, what the fuck was going on in his gloves? That was after the first fight. Right over my head. George Groves said the same shit. Yo, what the fuck's wrong with his gloves? Okay? So ain't nobody scared of Tyson Fury. 5 knockouts. A guy that big. That's right, 300 pounds can't fucking bust a grape. What the fuck you talking about? Sparring partner said, yo, he can't crack an egg. It's not bullshit. Then all of a sudden, you know, y'all heard Nicholas Asbury tell the story on countless platforms, on my platform. Y'all saw the video. He said, why my fucking ribs feel like this now? He wasn't feeling like this yesterday. What the fuck is this? Took video. They didn't call him a liar. They apologized. Am I lying? Did I just lie to you just now? Where's the paperwork? Where's it in writing where his camp says, no, we didn't tell him that. We kicked him out of the camp or some shit. He's a liar. They said sorry. That's right, Lamonte. Wilder coming at 208 pounds and knocking out motherfuckers 100 pounds heavier than him. Fury can't do that. You know what I mean? The Black God of War. No, I disagree. You're not listening to what I'm saying. The reason why he got busted up was because the man cheated. He won't be able to do that in the third fight. In fact, nobody else in that. I don't know who else is. How you doing? Nobody else in the sport is getting away with that shit. After that, everyone wants to, again, thank you, Watcher, a deflection. Everyone wants to deny that Fury cheated, right? All the haters want to deny that he cheated, but everybody checking gloves now. Case in point, O'Shaquie Foster. And that's fresh off of the Fury bullshit. They want to discredit and say that he's lying, but then you ask people, yo, is cheating possible in boxing? They'll say, yeah. So wait a minute, we're talking about something that we've seen. Oh no, but I don't believe that. But you just said that there's cheating in boxing. Gloves in particular. Oh yeah, but not there. So what the fuck is wrong with his gloves? And let the cap begin. They didn't want to throw Dillian White in the mix. They want to throw Dillian White in the mix as if, you know what, fuck Dillian White. This ain't about him. This is about Eddie Hearn fucking up. All right. John said Tyson had to fight twice this year. Kill the arbitration and get in the fucking ring. That's logic I'm talking about, right? What's the holdup? Repeat after me. Arbitration. Arbitration. Say it. Arbitration. It's important when now his father saying, yo, you gotta fight twice this year. Yo, he has to fight twice this year. Yeah, man. You do gotta fight twice this year. Why the urgency now? You gotta stay busy, right? You gotta stay busy. Why? I know for a fact that Deontay's in the gym. I know that. While he's in the gym, focused, Fury's talking about he's throwing back pints of whatever he's drinking. Running on the beach, looking like a fucking beached whale, or all white fucking hooked a hammerhead dolphin, whatever the fuck them shits with the big old echo on their head, the big domes and shit. That's what he looked like. Ducking and dodging. And what Eddie Hearn does is he comes out of nowhere and he tries to mystify the whole process and say, look, I signed the fight. You know what's bad? You motherfuckers are worried about the wrong shit. And I'm talking to the haters and the trolls, one and the same. Y'all worried about the wrong shit. Y'all hear about a fight being signed. And y'all not asking, oh shit, he must have won the arbitration. Y'all worried about the wrong shit. When y'all hear me get on here and say, yo man, arbitration ain't looking good, so I don't know. I think D gonna have to fight. He might have to. I want to see him fight Dillian White. Fight Dillian White. Do this, do that, do this, do that, and then move on. Because Fury ain't gonna fight you. When y'all see me get on here and say that, then you can start waving your pom poms for Fury versus AJ. Y'all gotta wait on me to say that shit though. Y'all gotta wait on 78 to say that shit though. I've been talking about this arbitration since I knew about it. Fight sign, You should see my fucking chat section. Y'all gonna feel so stupid. Stupid. You're gonna feel so stupid. You're delusional. You're gonna feel so stupid. You're gonna feel so stupid. Wait till Friday. Today's Friday. Eddie Hearn is already blaming Fury and saying, yo, they act like they don't want the fight. His latest interview is, oh, well, you know, who's the only person doing anything? Me. I'm the only person that's trying to get anything done. So if you're working with Frank Warren and you're working with Bob Arum, and both of those motherfuckers told you to shut up, am I lying? Did they not tell him to shut up? I'll be damned if that was Bob Arum's exact words. Did he not tell him to shut up? It's 5:37 in the UK right now. They got all day. More boxing. Yeah, Arum told him shut up. Yo, listen, fellas. You ever been to the club? Like, I'm bringing back memories. You go to the club. Of course, you don't go by yourself. Like, when I was younger, you go to the club, and I would go with a small army. There'd be like 12 of us. We all show up, whatever, right? So we get there, and everything's cool, but y'all ever had that one person that always wants to turn up? And it's like, dogs, we didn't come out here for this. We came out here to drink, to shine, to grab some bitches, and see what we can see where the night take us. But you always get that one motherfucker that want to turn up. You know what I'm talking about? The what you looking at ass nigga. It's like, dogs, calm the fuck down. Yo, that nigga looking over here? Why that nigga looking over here? What the fuck is? Yo, he not looking over here. There's like 12 of us. He ain't looking for beef. He's just him and two of this. Come on, man. That one nigga. We gotta tell him, shut up. We leave the club, we walking home with 12 black men. It's the 90s in New York. 12 black men walking in a group in the 90s. Y'all already know what happens. Y'all know how this story goes. Squad cars come from all directions. Yo, get on the wall. Stop questioning frisk. Mayor Rudolph Giuliani had something called, oh God, the motherfucker told the NYPD the nights belong to us. And he was pissed off that cops was getting shot all over the fucking place. Fine. So they would just, if you're black, you fit the description of somebody that did something somewhere. So we get tossed. Now, usually police have an attitude, but just put your hands on the wall, let them pat you down, rope you, whatever the fuck, gay ass motherfucker or whatever. You show them your ID, they run your ID, you ain't got no warrants, you're good, you just go. You know the drill. What do you think this motherfucker, what do you think we have to tell this dude? Shut up. Your mouth is gonna escalate the situation, and we all gonna get in trouble. And what you think happened that night? He turns up. Sergeant looks at us, yo, what's wrong with your guy? He's been doing that shit all night. He talked himself into a situation. We found out later in life that he needed some fucking Prozac. That's what all the bullshit was. But prior to that, the bottom line is we should have left his ass home because he didn't listen. Eddie Hearn doesn't listen. All he had to do was shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth. Now we're waiting to see what you're gonna do. Are you gonna make me look stupid? Well, you're not gonna make me look stupid. You're a promoter, right? Your job is to get it done, Eddie. Your job is to get it done. You signed the fight. You said you signed the fight between AJ and Fury. You done told the world that the fight is signed. You did that. So there was no speculation. So I said, okay, didn't they say that shit last year? Oh, shut up, Drew, you're a fucking hater. Okay, I don't like Tyson Fury, and I'm not the biggest AJ fan. I understand that, but stick to the topic. The fight's happening, because didn't they say that shit last year, June? Didn't Tyson Fury said, he shouted out Daniel Kinahan and said, yo, man, we got the fight done, 2-fight deal. He said that last year, June. I'm a hater for saying that that's what was said last year. I'm a hater for that. I don't get how that works, but whatever. The fight's happening. Drink more water. What's good? The Mitchell Show. What's good, fam? The fight's happening. The fight's happening. That's right. We're right again. And it's not only us. It's not only us. There's people everywhere just asking questions. Right now, I went to that chat where John Fury did like a 50-minute, a 40 or 50-minute interview, completely shitting on Eddie Hearn. But I'm listening to it. He wasn't just chatting shit. He wasn't just chatting shit. He was saying everything that we were saying. Like, yo, how is it this? Wait a minute, no venue? And the fight's not big enough? It's not the right time? He's asking real questions. Quit fucking about. He's asking real questions. He's not bullshitting, he's asking real questions. So let me get this straight. Everything he said, we said. We're haters. You saying that shit to John? And I'm gonna tell you something interesting. A lot of the motherfuckers that troll me, that are blocked here, are in that chat. And all of them niggas are fighting with each other. I had a ball on that in that chat. I was just looking like, oh shit. Look at who's fighting with who. Wow. Shout out to Von D Gaming in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He says, keep flaming them, Drew. I'm on the job. And this is easy. I don't have to pull up no stats or whatever. There's something, a legal term called check the fruit on a tree. All that means is, you think you got some good information? Eddie Hearn will come up to you and he got that $1 million smile. He's a tall guy. I stood next to him. I'm 6'2". He's about 6'4". Tall, white guy, nice teeth, with a British accent. And he could sell you the fucking world, can he? This is why no one holds him accountable. This is why ESPN refuses to tell him to shut the fuck up. They will flame Don King's ass though, right? You don't hear nothing good. In order to hear something good about Don King, you got to talk to Randall Bailey or Nate Campbell, the Galaxy Warrior. They got good things to say about Don King. But let everyone else tell it. Let everyone else say, yeah, Hearn the 6'5". Let everyone else tell it. Don King, all you hear is bad and how he murdered somebody, went to jail. Fuck, I don't care about that. Bob Hearn was still walking around here and his hands are just as dirty. I can't speak on the murder though. I don't know nothing about that, but he's just as dirty as far as the business of boxing is. We complain about him right the fuck now with this Bud Crawford shit. Are we not? Time's ticking, Eddie. Time's ticking. What you gonna do? I'm waiting on you. I want to talk about boxing. The fight signed? Okay, it's been signed since June. Tell me something new. Maybe I want to go. Maybe I want to purchase a ticket. Maybe I want to cover the fight. Maybe I want a fucking vacation. That Saturday is happening in Dubai. Maybe I want to take a week and go over there and cover it myself and take a load off. Maybe I want to spend some money and support what's happening. You fucking my vacation up, Eddie. You said June or July. I need to know what I'm doing, Eddie. Just a thought. It's hypothetical. Just a thought. Am I saying anything wrong? But back to that chat. You'll see some very recognizable names fighting with each other. It's funny as fuck. People blaming Eddie. People blaming John. Somehow Wilder's name popped up in there a couple of times in the chat. I don't know how. He has nothing to do with that, right? Because the fight's signed, right? And y'all laughing at us, right? Right? I can't tell you how many people I had on my fucking on the chat after the live stream ends. Oh, I can't wait till Friday. You're gonna feel so stupid. There's one dude I said, I'm not gonna block you, I'm gonna leave you right here. Because I'll give you until Sunday. Didn't he just say earlier yesterday that okay, Friday is a wash, but he's gonna do something come this Saturday, Sunday? Here's the bottom line. Okay. Frank Warren and Bob Arum told him to shut the fuck up. When the OGs told you to shut up, you should have listened, man. I don't know what the fuck you thought you was gonna do, but you should have listened. Now you're getting locked up like my boy did that night. Because you talked yourself into some shit. Now you got the world looking at you like, hey, all those trolls that come fuck with us, that told us to wait, until today, I'm right here. Either I'm gonna be talking about a date and a venue and who I think win the fight, or I'm gonna be like, yo, look, you did it again, Eddie. My mods are on some sensitive shit. I ain't said shit wrong, and they timing my ass out. My mods ain't sensitive. They're not. Let me say this. Don't time him out. Let's see what he does. You see, the black god of war, what happens is people talk themselves into some bullshit. We got a lot of trolls. So I've never seen you before. Welcome to the show. So you can hang out. You can hang out. Okay. Cool. Thank you for the support. You can hang out. But you know, we've had some situations. In fact, we had a situation early on my morning show. Somebody had a wrench. They changed their name, thought they were slick. And when they felt the timing was right, they changed their name and start talking shit. But I found out who the motherfucker was already. So what you think happened to him? And I'm still not done with him either. I'm still not done with him. But anyway, welcome to the show. This is a self-inflicted wound for Eddie Hearn. And you hear the timer. You hear it. He still got a day. He still got a day to get it done. For all I know, I could shut this shit down, go to sleep, get up in the morning, and hey, Eddie Hearn has a venue, and the tickets. You know what I want to hear? The tickets are on sale. This is the venue, and they'll go on sale at such and such a date. This is the venue. This is the date. This is the seat sales, and they'll go on sale. The tickets will go on sale at such and such a date. I'll jump right back on this bitch and say, yo, he got it done. But before I jump on this bitch, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a phone call. Yo, what's up with that arbitration? It's over? Let me ask y'all a question. Has Tay Jones been wrong once? Has Tay Jones been wrong once? Whenever some big news came out and the trolls jump in all of our chats and they slide my DM, Drew, yeah, the fight's happening, or oh yeah, he'll never fight. Rumor is Wilder never fight again, and oh yeah, Mauricio Suleiman said he heard that your man's gonna retire. Let me be very clear. The last time Mauricio Suleiman verbally spoke to Deontay Wilder was the night of the fight. After that night, they never spoke. It's facts. They never spoke. It's a fact. So how the fuck does he know what D's feeling? You tell me. How I know what color Tay Brown's kitchen is? I've never been to her house. How do I know what color Watcher's boxing gloves are? I never seen them. How many times Tay Jones been wrong? Anytime some news came about, I waited a little bit and I watched. And either Tay will call me or text me, or I'll call him. Like, yo, man, you see this and that? First thing he'll do is laugh. If I'm on the phone with him, he'll start laughing. Or my phone will rumble. I see he's texting me. He'll text me a whole fucking screenshot of some bullshit with a bunch of smiling and laughing emojis. He said, you see this shit? I'm like, wow. And it'll be hot news for about a day or so, and then it'll go away like it was never here. You dig? Tay hasn't lied once. When Tay calls me on the phone or texts me, he's like, yo, man, arbitration ain't looking good. Then I'll be like, damn. And I ain't gonna say shit until he tell me it's okay. Now, my personal feelings, the only way Fury vs. AJ happens, y'all don't know the drill. Y'all don't know the drill. He drops the belt. He loses arbitration, drops the belt. Fat ass Mauricio Suleiman franchises him out. And then he goes ahead and fights AJ twice. WBC strap will be up for grabs. Wilder will fight whoever. They're gonna try and get him in a ring with Burnt Shrek, Dillian the Lycan White. He'll get his head knocked off in 1 or 2 rounds. He'll be WBC champion. And all the trolls will be like, because that's the era we're living in. Catch me if you can. You guys are poo nannies. You guys are poo nannies. You guys are poo nannies. You guys are that once in a month bloody. You know what I want to say. The once in a month bloody ones. Nah. You guys are disgusting. I come from an era where if I had a favorite fighter, I wanted to see him fight everybody. Oh, who's number one? Oh, I want to see him fight him. Who's mandatory? I want to see him fight him. Who's coming up in weight? I want to see him fight him. Oh, he clean out the division? Oh man, who's up in the next weight? I want to see him fight him. I want to see how far he can go. That's how it was with Roy Jones. Cleaned out 160, 168, 175. One division left. I said, damn, man, this dude's too big. I don't think he's going to do that. Damn, he ain't going to fight like Bucci. No, he ain't going to do that. No, he ain't going to fight David too. No, he ain't going to do that. Oh, man, Hassan Rockman ain't got no gold. Lennox Lewis is just a fucking giant. That's not going to happen. Oh, shit. You know, John Ruiz is only about 6'1". He can get the weight down. He can come in about 220. I think Royal boxes face it, and that's what happened. He went to heavyweight. He didn't go heavyweight to fight because that was the least dangerous heavyweight for him, for Roy. And he did it. The point is, I wanted to see Roy conquer the world. And he did. He did. He did. For the time he was doing this thing, he did. But these fans today, I've never seen anything like this. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. You really want to celebrate Tyson Fury dodging a third fight? Wait a minute. I thought he outboxed Deontay in the first fight. That's their logic. That's not mine. I thought he completely smashed him in the second fight. That's their logic, not mine. But there's a discrepancy with everything. There's a cloud over everything. So how do you fix that? How do you fix that? You get in the ring and you make shit happen. Well, you know what? You know, some of these fans are just fucking flat out disgusting. You're fucking up the sport. Y'all supporting all this goofy shit, man. Right? If I was a Fury fan, I'd be like, yo, please get in there and decapitate Deontay Wilder and get this shit out the way. I'm tired of this guy. Much like how I'm doing right now with Wilder, I want to, yo, when that fight happens, get in there and knock his head into my fucking lap, and I'm gonna play soccer with him. Knock his head into my lap, and I'm gonna run to the fucking goalpost and spike it like a football and do a dance from the fucking 70s. You remember that shit? You spike the football. You know what I'm talking about? Knock his fucking head into my lap. AJ fans, same shit. We're the A side. Okay, we knew that. We want the D said he conceded to the A side. He said he's the B side. What is the problem? This is the weirdest fucking era of boxing I've ever seen. The man was willing to take less money and everything else, and the fight didn't happen. You know what did happen? And I'm talking to the AJ fans now. Strictly the AJ fans. You know what did happen? AJ came to my city and got swatted around the fucking ring and lost. Now he got the win back, but he lost. Later on, Deontay Wilder gets cheated and he lost. Now what does AJ and Deontay have in common? A, both of them got L's on their record. And both of them had similar symptoms in the ring that night. They just handled it different. I didn't think that it was kind of strange when AJ sat down and said, why do I feel this way? Y'all didn't think that was strange? I ain't gonna share that story I showed y'all. I told you how my boy worked at the garden. I told you I missed all those phone calls because I was at work. When I did get off the bus and talk to him, he told me some shit. And he's not even a boxing fan like that. But what he saw at the garden that night, he said that shit looked unnatural. I never seen nobody look like that. AJ got an L. Deontay got an L. Fury does not. And y'all so fucking stupid. Y'all are ignoring what's going on. This guy's track record and everything else. Y'all really don't understand why we don't fuck with Tyson Fury, especially after we found out what we found out. The information's out there. And this is the guy you support who said he don't fuck with y'all? If there was no pandemic, guess where he's fighting? Vegas, where he said his home was. Y'all forgot that? Y'all forgot that Fury said Vegas is my new home? I ain't fucking with the UK because UK ain't treat me well. Y'all forgot he said that? There's only one Tyson Fury, and he ain't fucking with y'all. He said that. We didn't say that. Have I lied to you yet? Have I lied to you yet? No. He popped 30 for drugs, 2 years out of the sport, because he can't keep his nose clean. He'd rather go down for cocaine than the PEDs he was about to get popped for. And not to be outdone, he gets popped again. Instead of answering that call, he says, nah, I ate the balls of an uncastrated, I ate pig dick or something. I ate the meat from an uncastrated boar. And I got it from that guy. And then that guy says, man, not only do I not have boars on my farm, but there's like a limited amount in the UK. What the fuck is he talking about? I only said that because they said it was going to pay me money. And I never got paid. And that story like died down. Then you found out the guy that he's rubbing elbows with has some legal problems. And I'll just throw that out there. That's the guy you like, though? Cool. That tells me everything I need to know about you as a fan. And fuck you very much. You're not a fan. You're just an asshole. You're just an asshole. You don't like boxing. You're a fucking scumbag. You don't like boxing at all. Because if you like boxing, you'd be putting your guy in the ring with Deontay Wilder. Get this shit out the way. I said the same shit to the AJ fans. Y'all should be like, yo, get this shit out the way, AJ. You asked for 50 million. He got you the 50 million. What's the fucking problem? By the way, they never said the 50 million didn't exist. I was waiting for them to say it was fake. Eddie Hearn said, no guy from Alabama got $50 million. I'm supposed to believe that? D said, check your mail. Check your email. He said, yeah, let's see proof of funds. Check your email. Yeah, Eddie, yeah, did you see the offer? Yeah, I saw the offer was substantial. I thought you needed to see proof of funds. I never said that. Really, Eddie? Not only did you ask to see proof of funds, you said it to the same guy. The same guy that you said that to, a while later, in a new interview, the same guy that you said that to, you said you didn't say it. What? It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, man. He never said the offer wasn't real. He said, yeah, I saw the offer and it was substantial. We just have to iron out some things. Next thing you know, AJ says, I won't sell my soul for $50 million. I won't sell my soul for $50 million. I thought he didn't have I thought the guy from Alabama didn't have $50 million. He probably didn't at that time, but he had access to people that did. So what y'all saying? Man, you guys, I'm talking to the haters. You guys are fucking sickening. Time's ticking. He has until Saturday. He has until the end of today. It's 1:05 in the morning. And I'm about to get out of here. It's 1:05 in the fucking morning in the Bronx. My time. He has until 11:59 tonight to make something happen. There's still time. Give me something good to talk about, Eddie. I'm a fan of the sport. I'm a supporter of the sport. Give me something great to talk about. Show me that you're not lying. I want a date. I want a venue. I want seat sales. Give me the date and the venue, and then tell me when the seats are going to go on sale so I can plan a vacation around it for a week, 4 or 5 days out there. Because I'm willing to spend money. I'm willing to spend my money to go support it. Bullshit. Whatever. Y'all want to see Eddie at the table with a bunch of Middle Easterners, millionaires? Eddie, why should we buy this fight for you?
Well, a very heavy debatation tonight. We had a very Darrison fight. Let's go to Terrace Tazen look for the head of the pit.
This is the shit we deal with, man. Today, I'm supposed to get trolled by a bunch of fucking people because this fight's happening. And I told all of the motherfuckers, I ain't gonna block you. Either I'm gonna tell you you're right, or when I ask you what happened, you're gonna disappear. You're gonna tell me, no, he meant next week. You're gonna tell me, no, wait till Sunday. And then Sunday's gonna turn into Tuesday. And Eddie's gonna release some news. No. What I meant was, June, I'll have the finalized word. And the fight will be happening in September. We're gonna get an update on an update. They said 28 days. I'm here. I'm waiting for the news. Time's ticking. Time's ticking. Don ZB, I don't know. You need to let me know, brother. Because I don't know. I know the time's ticking. You hear it? Huh? When's the fight? When's the fight? Where the haters at? How many trolls we got? I got 4. Get my dislikes up. Get my dislikes up. I'm not talking shit. I'm asking a question. They're the ones that said I'm gonna feel sorry. I'm gonna be looking stupid on Friday. When he makes this announcement. You already know what it is. We're gonna rock out to this. Shout out to the LDBC.